we had our wedding at home, and I hadn't really thought about that we need plates for everyone, we need glasses for everyone, and also we wanted to have the dinner in the old barn, in the same house that I'm in now. This is only a different part of the barn, but it's really beautiful in there, but it was really dirty and a lot of bird shit to take away and a lot of stuff to carry out. And then we of course wanted to decorate it and make it beautiful, and we got so much help from our parents and families and our closest friends, and we are so deeply thankful for that, because it was so beautiful when it was done. We were so lucky because it had been like bad weather for almost a month, you know, windy and very cold. And then on our wedding day, the 13th of July, it was just magical. It was so beautiful. The sun was shining all day, there was no wind, it was warm. It was like nature just, you know, sang along with us. It was so beautiful, and I was so thankful.
I haven't tried other pearl.
A wedding out in our garden, and that was really our dream, to be outside. So yeah, we had the wedding outside, and we then had some fika, you know, with cake and the coffee, and then in the evening we had dinner in the barn. So we spent some hours there in the evening eating, and it was music and speeches. Yeah, it was beautiful. And then by midnight, when it was darker outside, we light up a fire by the fire.
Hey, it didn't glitch. It's a miracle. Ah, goddamn it. I can't take it all the time with this filter because it's glitching, and can't find my pearl. I'm trying to find my pearl. I look like a goddess with this filter. Ah. It's just like makeup, so with a little chin. I hate weddings. Weddings are always bringing me down.
So yeah, that was just the best ending on the best.
I had a really bad wedding, like
I could ever dream of. And the day after, I remember me and Johan sitting on the floor in our house opening gifts, and we were crying because we were so happy and thankful, because everybody that had been there had made it to such a beautiful day. We felt like we had done nothing, you know. Everybody who was there made it to such a beautiful day in the present moment. But this time it was like I had this wall over my heart, like I couldn't take it in. It felt like it was stopped. I remember I was walking around here showing our beautiful garden to people, and it just felt empty, like I couldn't take it in. And also, like a week ago, I remember I told Johan that I felt like I could never do a video again, or a photo, or anything creative at all. I just felt totally empty, and it was a bit scary feeling, because I didn't really know why, but now afterwards I understand. I just needed to calm down. We both needed to just relax a little bit. So we took a weekend off from everything. It was really warm weather here in Sweden, so we just spent our days down by the lake. We were swimming and, you know, making good dinners and just take time. I felt like
I kind of like my natural face.
It was like I was recharged with new energy and inspiration. So this week has been wonderful. And mostly because I finally understood that we live here now and we are not gonna leave this place. I can't even describe how good that feels. I felt this, you know, tingling feeling again as I walk around here, and I could feel this joy that this is our home and we're not gonna leave it. And now it's like I'm in love again with this place, because it feels like I just moved here now, because I think now my heart is ready to take it in. Before it was too much things going on, it was too intense. So I think I just shut down. So this week has been really good, because I finally feel like I've settled down. Now I hope that we can keep this
Yay!
good,
Works
relaxed
again.
feeling as
I've
we
seen it some time to
continue
relax.
catching up work, because that's what we do
Phone
right
needs
now.
time to relax.
But it actually actually feels really good to do so. I think that there's nothing that stresses us more than when you feel like you have a lot of things to do, but you are not able to do it because there's other things you have to do. So Johan has spent this week in the smithy catching up with a lot of orders, and I have been taking photos again and creating film and everything, and it feels so good to be back again to do what we love to do. Hey Johan.
Yes, it feels good to get a story that I love on the account I love, because I like all you guys. Then, actually, a lot of people still do watch my stories, so I feel very complimented by that. Like, I feel great.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing that people actually watch.
Do you like to be my full home now when we finally realize that it's actually our home? And I am gonna spend as much time as I can in my new studio that I haven't showed you yet.
Yay, my skin is so clear.
I continued to
Took
work
months
with
to get it
my
clear.
painting studio that I painted a while ago.
Not gonna put on makeup.
Video.
Awesome
so I
idiot.
spent some days working
Shitty
with that,
skin.
and it just became my dream painting studio. It's so beautiful.
I like my natural
it's like
face.
the perfect little house for a painting studio, because the ceiling is really high and it's huge windows, and now when I put in the furniture and everything, it's just the perfect size for it. Team to move in and make it nice and
Yes, I love it when
it's time to leave.
no.
Now it's my painting studio. I'm not gonna leave.
Like Angel,
I'm gonna be there
Swedish
and paint.
Angel.
And I can't wait to paint for so long.
All you
now.
need is
I
a little
felt this
filter. You don't need
urge to
makeup. You
paint.
just need filter when it
felt
works.
Like it was such
When
a
it
long
works.
time ago that I really got into this bubble of painting. So I so much look forward to start painting in there now. So that's gonna be a huge focus the last week to come. Now my camera is heating itself up. I really need to get a better camera, because I have shut it down a couple of times when filming this, because it gets heated up and I have to shut it down for like 15 minutes, and
Same.
that's a lot of time. I hope that it can stay alive until I have said bye, because I think it's time to say bye now. I feel like I have been talking so much.
That's
but
what
it's
my
always
camera
like
does,
that
but it's a
when
phone
was
and
a
it like
long time
fucking breaks.
since I did.
When in doubt, natural beauty.
Not, then you're missing the opportunity to build that deeper connection. Now, the next part is justifying his failures. It's financial insecurity, whether it's being unhealthy, whatever those fears are and whatever actions they take to counteract that should be a very good indicator for you on places where you can provide security. So if they really love their family and you know that the dream for them is to have a family life, and maybe one of their fears is just being alone, or maybe one of their fears is not having a nice family life, and you can start creating some stable experiences and connecting with family. This is just one example, but really taking the time to discover more about your partner and figuring out what is it that he fears most in this world, and what is it that he finds as his kind of blanket of security, and how can I embody that and show that and take action on that? Because the more you can do that and you can allay his fears, the more that feeling you get when you say, I knew it, or I told you, right? It's like we almost go like, yes, like I knew it. It's an exhilarating thing. People have that need to confirm, I think. I think that people in general are more intuitive than you may think. And if you have a question about something, if you're wondering, gosh, does he really like me? Why did he wait so long to call me back? What was he doing Saturday night? You need to ask yourself, am I being insecure? Or, do I have a right to be suspicious about what's going on here? Because you have two paths here, okay? You can ignore it and try to gameplay and say, well, I'm not going to say anything here, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to try to take the power back or whatever. But I encourage you to have an open discussion, be a little bit more transparent. And if you have a question about something, it's better to just ask. And listen, his answer might actually